Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is doing well. Now, you guys have been absolutely killing it with the past 2 camo grind videos. However, there have been some changes and some things we need to get into. So the first thing I want to state is that the Terminus glitch has officially been patched with the new season update. And I want to say thank you to everybody who was inside the comments letting the community know that the patch had officially came out and that this spot was no longer working. And I want to add that you guys can drop as many comments as you guys want, letting me know things you guys want me to try, and just communicating inside the comment section down below because, well, we have to work together as a community to figure all these things out. And with that being said, we're heading over to our first spot where the user Prod Purple had recommended that we use the jet gun room to farm up as many kills as possible, and here are the stats. While spending an hour inside of this room, I was only able to farm up 2,286 kills. And although I was worried about the window right next to me, the zombies didn't really spawn there too often, only having to recheck the spot every once in a while. And if you guys are using this spot, you guys can just check your radar, as you guys will get an indicator when the zombies do spawn in and get a little bit of a heads up that way. And if you guys end up using this spot, the really nice thing is that right inside of spawn is an ammo crate, so you guys can replenish on ammo anytime you guys want. And before we move on to the next spot, I want to say to the user Snaky Snitch, I'm sorry that I didn't use your spot. We actually did cover something very similar in the first video, and we only found that it was going to give around 2,000 kills, and I just didn't really want to try this spot considering that in my most previous video about this, we had found out that taking the zipline towards Pack-a-Punch and then coming back was a lot faster. But moving into our second spot by the user of Boxcar, where he suggests that we go on top of the ice cream shop and farm up as many kills as possible. And the way to achieve this is by opening up the zipline back to spawn, and if you have stamina up and holding out your knife, you can actually tack sprint and make this jump. And while I was here for an hour, I unfortunately didn't even collect any numbers because I just had zombies spawning in at the banks, and half the time I found myself spending 5 minutes per round, and it just didn't seem like a very effective spot. But let me know in the comment section down below if I did something wrong so that I can recollect these numbers and get back to you. And with that being said, if you guys are really interested on maximizing your headshots, then refer to my most previous video where I showcase 2 bank strategies on getting 2,500 kills per hour. Now, before we move on, I want to show you guys a spreadsheet that I've been using to complete all my mastery camos for my camo grind. And the really nice thing is that it helps me keep everything organized. I get to see what kind of kills I need for each type of gun, and it overall just really helps me keep myself organized during my grind. But I can't take credit for this. It was actually created by another YouTuber by the name of Donuts, so go check out his channel. He has some really cool things on there, and make sure you guys show him some love too. And if you guys are interested in using this for yourself, then check the description where I will have a link available down there. Now, I do want to move on to something that I was a little bit confused by when I first started doing this, and it's actually the ammo type kills. Now, it's very misleading because the ammo types make it seem like you have to get kills using the ammo type. However, you just have to have this equipped. It doesn't actually have to get the kills itself. And if you guys need to get camos that require tactical kills, then head over to the Liberty Lanes and kind of use this method here where you can stand on these steps and you're at a really nice head height level for getting these kills. And since you're gonna have so much money, go ahead and upgrade your knife while you're at it and just clean up the last few zombies using your knife. Those kills are gonna add up at the end of the day, and you should have your knife camos completed too. And on top of maximization, go ahead and train at the nearest box location when you guys are going for rapid kills, because you can actually do a really cool trick for your next weapon you're gonna be working on by just picking it up off the floor and kind of just repeating this process so that it doesn't despawn on you. Now, moving on to the special kills, I do want to answer a question for the user Brian Games. Now, on Terminus, you were able to get Mangler kills around 15, but on Liberty Falls, these only spawn in at round 11. So go ahead and restart your game, and I know this is a little bit jarring at first, but it's okay. You guys will get your guns upgraded again, and it should be fine. Just head to the rooftop or head inside of the bank again, and there should be a Mangler that spawns every round on round 11. And in terms of the Afterlife and the Nebula camos, for the Afterlife camo, I suggest you head inside of the bank and head on the countertop, because that's probably where you're gonna have the most success not getting hit by zombies and racking up those kills for those camos. And for the Nebula camo, in terms of getting the elite kills, I unfortunately haven't gotten to that part yet, but I will make sure to update you guys on the best methods to complete that camo moving forward. But that's all I have for you guys today, so let me know in the comment section down below, did you guys use the camo grind tracker? Did any of these tips help you guys out? Was there anything in particular that you guys learned that was new? And if you did, then consider liking and subscribing so that you guys can stay up to date for any future videos that I upload, as I will try to inform you guys on the best methods for your guys' camo grinds. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.